Well, Horizon wanted a really shitty racing game. He's getting one. And yes, I'm recording this. And no, no one's going to watch it because people are going to go, there was a Flintstones racing game? To which the answer is yes. Yes, there was. Why? I don't fucking know. This game came out like almost 200 years after the Flintstones came out, so... Oh, I can't be Pebbles or Bam Bam? Dino! Oh, the Great Gazoo! This game's terrible. I guess I'll just be Fred. But yeah, this probably won't take long. I mean, I say it won't take long, it would take me like 10 years, but whatever. If you ever get on YouTube, is you once in a blue moon just comment Baps. Except you haven't done that ever, so... Don't mind me, I'm just gonna win. And seriously, this is the only way to play this game. Is hold X to accelerate and hold R1 to boost. I swear to God, there is no way to win this if you do not boost. Because when I first played this game, when I first got it, I just held X without realizing you can obviously boost. And I lost. For no reason. So if you look on the minimap on the bottom right, you can see I'm way ahead of the game. Oh my god. So if I somehow lose this, kill me. Oh god damn it. So yeah. This is a really terrible racing game, don't ever buy it. No, Fred Flintstone, not Lewis Hamilton has nothing on this guy. Seriously, look at the bottom right minimap. I'm like half the course ahead of the guy who's in second. And that's mostly because I have my top speed increased to max. Yes, I'm a racing caveman. Because why the hell not? Well, I'm going to say the rolling pins isn't how tires work. No, moving your feet really, really fast is not how cars work, but it's a comedy cartoon made in like the fucking 20s or whatever the hell it was, and I like it. But it's the Flintstones, for Christ. Has anyone here actually seen the Flintstones? Please tell me someone has. Which is in before Daniel goes, of course we have, dickhead. Or he'll go, who? And no, I don't need these eggs either, by the way. The only thing that technically matters is picking up the bones, but because I've already played a third of this game when I bought it. You've watched the Christmas special, that's good enough. I genuinely didn't think I was going to come out of that. What have you guys been up to then? Have you played any more Siege, Daniel, or not so much? Oh god. Race 3. From race 5 is where I don't remember them. I don't know the maps, so that would be interesting. Except it won't, because I'll be like in first all the time. Yeah, this is the bloody Flintstones, Dog Shadow. You should know who they are. Ooh. Some of the worst games you've ever seen. What, this? Yeah, it's not great. It really isn't. Because like I say, all you need to do is... I don't need that. All you need to do is just hold X to accelerate, and then just hold R1 to boost by picking up the meat. If you can do that, you can play this game without having any issues whatsoever. Because it is just a pure racing game that doesn't have any like blue shells or, you know, like Mario Kart. Like, if you play against anyone in this, and I don't know why you would, but if you did, damn it. But I don't know why you would, but they wouldn't even know that if you press R1, is this thing even included? I don't fucking know. Yeah, they wouldn't even know if you press R1 you boost. Wasn't that king with a happy meal? Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Like, if it was more obviously Mario Kart-esque and it had, you know, like throwing bones, dropping eggs, you know, for like bananas, you know, that kind of stuff, you know, it'd be, you know, it'd be pretty nice, you know, it'd be a pretty good, decent attempt. But because it is just this, it just is what it is, sadly. And no, it's not the same shit as Crazy Frog. Crazy Frog actually had shit to throw and use to defend or attack. Whereas this, It's just hold R1. Pick up the meats, which a lot of people live their life by. As soon as you see meat, go over, pick it up. But, it is what it is. No. Because all the time is the challenge. That's the point. If you don't boost, you lose. You just flat out lose if you do not boost. You do. Like I said, I found that out the hard way, and then I had to look up the manual of all fucking things, and I believe it says... Where is it? Yeah, using turbocharge. If you want to maintain your lead or, oh no, you're lagging behind, why not kick in the turbocharge and give yourself a supersonic speed boost? To activate it, press and hold down the R1 button. The longer you hold it down, the bigger the boost you get. Once you read that, you never lose, and it's never a challenge. And this was by Blast. I think this was like their only fucking game they ever made. It's either Blast, Coyote Ensemble, I believe it says, or Mastertronic. One of those three fuckers made this. I don't know why, but whatever. Oh goddamn, You're Got Blops 3. You don't like that campaign very much. I don't like your English or grammar right now, Dark Shadow. I think you need to step it up a notch. You're Got Blops 3. Looks like You're Got Brain Poop. Also, if anyone sees the bone, let me know, because I need it. You're our mum. I remember doing that. Oh, there it is. That's all I need. I don't need the eggs. Because the bones give you car upgrades. Whereas the eggs give you diddly squat. I mean, I'll try and get them, but I'm not really bothered. Yes, I do remember. I don't remember the game you're referring to, but I do remember my fiascos. Yeah, I may as well get the last one, because I know where it is. So I actually don't even think I have Rocket League installed anymore, now that I think about it. Trying to just peep in your camera went out the window. Oh no, I very specifically typed "You're a mum." Because they spelt they used "your" in the wrong context, so I thought I'd type in "You're a mum." Yeah, I did. I mean, I don't give a shit what you think. You can believe whatever you want. If you want to think the Earth is flat, you do that. But because one guy did genuinely put "you're wrong" in the wrong context, only typing "you're" back. Evidence or it didn't happen. Because it would be your word against mine. Oh no, I know in Discord, I've done it fucking plenty of times, but I don't give a shit about Discord. I don't. Oh no, you're online and you spelled "you're" wrong. I mean, yeah, I'll give people slack for it, but Discord is like the last place I'll give a shit. And yeah, exactly. So it's your word against mine. Doesn't actually matter whatsoever. Do I want traction, brakes, or acceleration? I mean, in all honesty, you don't need acceleration, just give me traction. Because acceleration's fucking useless. Because you boost all the fucking time and you get to top speed like that, you don't need acceleration. I wish I could play as the Great Kazoo though. Probably some rip-off Predator game. Well, not rip-off Predator game, but a sequel to, well, a Predator game, in which, in all honesty, who gives a fuck? Okay, helicopter. Come on. Because actually, one thing that I will ask you, Dark Shadow, because I've always wondered but never bothered looking it up. Is the Predator game on PS2 any good? I forgot what it's called, but you might know what I mean. Just wondering. I don't think it is, but Concrete Jungle, shit, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it's just that it was one of those games that I've always seen, but never even gave it enough of a shit to look up if it was any decent. Because you'd think a stealth game with the Predator would actually be pretty decent, but turns out, nope. Click. Six of 12. Sadly, it's not 6 of 9. More battle royales, yawn. Thank you. I'm just gonna. How long is Gamescom on for, Dark Shadow? Because I know it's not going to be on whilst I'm still alive, but if it somehow is, please keep giving me this information. No. Well, no, obviously it doesn't matter. I can always look up shit tomorrow. You'll probably message me everything that takes place and go, oh, this is this, don't care, I care, sort of thing. And then I can just read it off tomorrow anyway, but I don't really think there's going to be really anything going at Gamescom. Potential lava? Oh my god, that's a hazard. So when the battle royales were announced, was it just some pasty white guy going, "Oh, we believe we can take on Fortnite, Apex, and oh, it's getting a bit warm, PUBG. What we've done uniquely in our game is, you know what, fuck it, the game's gonna be shit anyway." That's what I'd half expect. What else am I, that guy from The Simpsons? I don't remember who you're referring to, but I only did that because I wanted to be that, I'm on a stage, and I'm really nervous. So your voice kind of goes out the window, sort of thing, so, you know. It's either that or, "Hello, it's me." You get three voices, that's it. You get me, the saddle tosser, the really nervous guy. Or, "Hello, it's me." Or actually, you can have the nerd as well. The nerd is my favorite. But yeah, so more Life is Strange. Can't even get through that fucking sentence. Now, unless if you said, "Oh my god, Life is Strange 2 is dying," and the whole studio blew up, and everyone's forgotten that Life is Strange even exists, then I'd read that sentence, but that sentence will never happen. So yeah. Your way to play Monster Hunter. Okey-doke. But of course, I'm really tingling your... I'm not going to finish that sentence, but yeah. I'll give it a go. I'll give it a watch, but no. Like I say, all it needs to be is a stealth game with the Predator. That's all it needs to be. What, Iceborne? Oh my... It's multiplayer. I've stopped giving a shit already. I've already stopped giving a shit. Okay, don't get me wrong, I still want to look at it, but... Just give me a good stealth game. You know? Like, I don't feel like there's been one for quite a while. Just give me a good stealth game. And Predator seems like a bloody perfect fit for it, but apparently not. Let's go down the multiplayer route, I suppose. The game will be dead within a month, so who cares? And then you get Dark Shadow going, "Listen, the single player is really shit, but like, the multiplayer is pretty decent. Can someone play it with me?" Oh, Alien Isolation 2? Never mind. There's the stealth game that I want. Oh my god, oh my god. I probably won't pre-order it, I might just steal it from you. Because don't get me wrong, like, I liked Alien Isolation, but to pay full price... oh, actually, fucking nice. It was bullshit. No, never mind. You'll get my hopes up, motherfucker. You bastard. How dare you? Oh, God. How dare you? I hope you can sleep tonight. You know what amplitude is? Yes, I know what amplitude is. What? It's that rhythm game. You know that rhythm game what I've got on PS4 where you do the 3 buttons thing. You've seen me play it before when you've come around mine. It's a 3-button rhythm game. Are they making a sequel? I'm buying it day one. Done. I'm playing it. I need more amplitude in my life. Because I remember when I bought that game when it came out, and I fucking loved it as a rhythm game. And then I remember tweeting to the developers saying, are you actually ever going to release DLC for this with more songs? I'd love it if you did that. And they said, sadly, we're not doing that. But we appreciate you like our game. And it's like, it's okay. It's just, I wanted more of it. It's the name of the dev studio. I hate you so fucking much. You cunt bag. You're getting... I hate you. You know what? Just stop talking. I'll look up Gamescom tomorrow. I hate you so much. Like, I don't give a shit too much about the alienization thing. But you get me hyped up for a fucking rhythm game that I fell in love with? How dare you? I mean, I play it on stream, but 2 problems. One, I mean, I don't really give a shit about copyright. People can have the money, I don't give a shit. But the bitrate goes to shit. Because there's so many flashing lights and colours and moving objects, the bitrate shits itself online on Twitch. So I can't really do it. I hate you so much right now. If the devs behind, I think it's not Platonic. Fuck, I forgot the devs behind it, but if the devs behind it ever saw this, that's me, Big. You're sorry, not sorry. I will still murder you in your sleep. That's sure, but I will eventually get to Borderlands. But the year's 2019, so that day isn't even. It's not even close to the year I'd even give a shit to play that. So. Okay, again, don't get me wrong. If I ever saw Borderlands 3 for like a $5 or something, I mean, I'd still play it, but I'm not really that interested. Not at the moment. Like, yeah, okay, the shootings are going to be fun. Somewhat. The RPG element will be somewhat fun. But overall, it's just going to be, hey, we've got jokes. You do know they're not funny. We've got jokes. Oh, God. Whatever happened to quantity over quality? That's why I will always argue. Borderlands 1, pretty decent game. Borderlands 2 is also not bad. But because they just basically throw jokes to you like every other fucking sentence. Like it very quickly becomes unfun. Like I don't give a shit how good the game is or bad the game is. But when you've got pun after pun, joke after joke, it's just sort of stop. You're not funny. And then when a good joke comes along, you don't fucking see it because you're blind to the shit by that point. You know? Ooh. Yeah, there you go, that's my review on the Borderlands series. First one's worth play, the rest of it, if you don't like jokes being thrown at you, don't play. So far there's nothing worthy of note at Gamescom. Not surprising. Oh yeah, today's Monday, right? I'll have a look at the Steam sale before... Well, not Steam sale, but the midweek madness or whatever's on. Also, normally there's like a Gamescom sale usually, but that might be tomorrow. Oh, I will find out now. No, Spotify, fuck off. I did not open you up. Steam. Nine of 12. Oh, top Steam releases of July. Who gives a shit? Because I bloody well don't. Oh, yep, conveniently, Borderlands is on sale. Conveniently. Oh, crap. Fuck! God damn it. Especially come again. Witcher 3 for Switch at 480p. Nice! That's true HD. No, that's just gaming. Because HD gaming is 720p and then like Ultra HD or True HD, whatever the fuck they called it, is 1080p and it's not even that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't give a shit that Witcher 3 is at 480p on a Switch. Like, yeah, Witcher 3 is a pretty decent game, and for anyone who hasn't played it yet, it is somewhat worth a play. Depending on price, obviously, on Switch, which I think it's a full price release for a game that you can get on Steam for £10. Or on PlayStation and Xbox for £20, or $15 if it's maybe on a sale. But you can get it for like a sixth of the price, if not a third of the price, on any other console. But I guarantee you some hardcore, hard-on Switch users will go, but it's just worth that much, and you've never played it, dickhead. Yeah, it's not bad, but I mean, again, don't get me wrong, when it was out it was worth that money, but because you can get it cheaper, kind of not worth full price anymore. So yes, I hope more people play it because I enjoyed it. Except for the whole being screwed over by talking to one dude, but, you know, which I'm still miffed at. Only 3 more races. FIFA 20. Oof. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, we've got this football game that's coming out this year. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's called FIFA 20. Everyone under the fucking sun, even if you don't give a shit about football, has heard of FIFA. You know. Oh, you can't go in water. That's nice to know. Yeah, I don't care. I'll play the demo just for Tom when it releases on Origin. Like, in 3 weeks, whenever it does release. Like, I'll do that for him. But otherwise, I'm not fucking playing it. Again, granted, if someone bloody turned up and bought the game for me, yeah, I'd still play maybe a few hours of it, but otherwise, I'm not buying it. I'm not. Unless somehow I'm a savant at FIFA, then yeah, I might buy it, but I doubt it's gonna fucking happen. Stonehenge. EA would pay for a time slot to show shit everyone already knows and play many versions of. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, don't get me wrong, if Tom's here, he would say, oh, it's maybe doing this or it's maybe doing that. Obviously, he would know if there are any drastic changes, but even then, I think we know overall there's not really going to be a massive amount of difference between 19 and 20 you are here, okay? But no, obviously it's just FIFA and all, but it's just... Like, Dark Shadow is right. Why do you need a time slot at a game convention to show off your brand spanking new games, and you show FIFA? Who gives a shit? If there are people out there who's going to buy FIFA because it's FIFA, they're going to buy it anyway. Or then you've got people like me who just don't give a shit. Like, FIFA is like Marmite. You love it or you hate... Well, football. You love it or you hate it, you know? And I'm on the side where I don't mind it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I mentioned this before, but years ago when I used to go to my local club because a friend had like a season ticket, but someone who was meant to go couldn't make the games. So they asked me, of all people, and I said, fuck it, why not? I mean, I didn't say, yeah, fuck it. I said, yeah, go on, then I'll go. And it's good. You know, watching a game like that is better live than on TV, I will say that. But otherwise, I don't really care about football. I don't. I know it has FIFA Street in it, but... Especially about playing on Tokyo Rooftop New York Skyline, that's it. Yeah, that'll probably be the FIFA Street side of things. And don't get me wrong, like, for me personally, the only time that I've ever given a shit about a FIFA game was FIFA Street. I've never played one, but it was just the fact of the matter that it wasn't just generic football. It was sort of... You know, it was like football as we kids played football, you know, and that was more interesting, obviously, than 11-a-side or whatever the fuck. How many teams play a bloody match? How many players play in a match? But, you know, because it was that and it was more close to home, you know, how kids played football, it was more attractive to me. I still never played it, but mostly because none of my friends ever played it, so I never bothered. But... Focus is the one where you control one guy and create a team. Refresh to go against other teams. I don't know. I'll take your word for it. I've only got one more race after this, and then I'll be done. But yeah, this game is... It exists, I suppose. I did only pay 50p for this, because I was in CEX, I saw it, and I went, Flintstones racing game? Since when? And it was 50p, and I thought, eh. I then came home, played it, lost the first round somehow, massively, found out there's a boost button, and then it's just this. For like an hour. It is. So obviously playing this game with friends is not exactly enjoyable, because there's no way to fight back. Like as soon as people start taking tighter turns and getting all the meats, you pretty much can't win. So. Would I still recommend this game? I mean, for 50p, if it looks enjoyable and you're sad like I am and you're going to play it solo for an hour and just go, I quite enjoyed that 1 hour of my time. Knock yourself out, it's not that bad, but otherwise. Bottom of the barrel. I would even argue that this is worse than Superman 64. Because at least Superman 64 has a game to play, not this. Just holding 2 buttons and playing 12 rounds, or 12 courses at 3 minutes apart. With no challenge. Whereas with Superman 64 at least it has something to do. But yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Last match. Well, sorry, last course, and I'm done. Race 12 of 12. The only thing that would make this game even worse is if you could upgrade how much boost you get. Like if you could do that, then this game would be broken. If it wasn't already broken, but whatever. Not long now, got about another 2.5 minutes and I'm done. Unless that one race still needs me to get that one egg, then I guess I'll replay that just so I can have a 100% save file, I suppose. Darksiders Genesis. I'm interested. I'm probably going to get it anyway, just because I want Darksiders to be shoved so far up my own arse. But I mean, in all honesty, if it is just Diablo but with Darksiders, I'm in. I mean, I was in as soon as they announced it, and it looked basically like Diablo, and I'm like, I'll get it. The only thing I'd be worried about is content, really. Because Diablo is a fairly lengthy game, and you can replay it on hard difficulties. To obviously get bigger and better loot, which is sort of the whole point. Whereas if Darksiders Genesis is a very linear game like Gauntlet, the Gauntlet games, I won't be pissed, it's just... Yeah. Show War Strength anyway, it's not a DS4. No, it isn't. It's Darksiders Genesis. Or whatever the hell it's called. But yeah, it's basically like a prequel. No, it isn't, is it? I believe it's actually a sequel to 3. Which it can't be. Because that would retcon a few things, but whatever, I suppose. It is definitely a spin-off. And it's most likely a spin-off, but if they start mentioning anything about it being canon, I will immediately either go, oh okay, timeline makes sense, or hang on a minute. Because like I've already mentioned to you before, there is a book, or a comic, I can't remember which one it is, or short-run comic, whatever, that is based on war and strife, working together to take down whatever, who knows where. I never read it because I didn't know of its existence until like last year or whatever. Which I still want to read it, but yeah, that exists, and it won't be based on that, but yeah. And there's also a Darksiders 2 book, I believe, which is like a prequel, I suppose, to Darksiders 2, which I won't mind reading. Not because it's Darksiders related, just because I want to read something. It's fantasy, it's connected to something I like, may as well. The Stadia exclusive. Oh my. Come on. The who? The what now? Oh. Yeah, the what now? Congratulations, you have completed Flintstones Racing. You're damn right I have. Some crappy indie game, yeah, I thought so. But yes, that's the Flintstones Bedrock Racing. I'm going to very quickly check that one to see if I need to get that egg again. If I do, I'll do it. If not, I guess that's it. Oh no, it doesn't actually tell you. But it says 100% anyway. Well, that's that, I suppose. One moment. Let me just play one more race. Let me play the beginning one because this will take like no time at all. But just so that goes through and I can have a 100% save file, I suppose. Not that I'm probably ever going to play this game again. I'm not going to get rid of it because it's worthless. But, yeah. Oh no, the eggs don't actually matter. Why are the eggs in this game then? If they don't actually matter. I might have another game when I might play after I've done Call of Duty tomorrow, but I need to play it beforehand to finish it, essentially, to unlock stuff, and then I can replay it. Should take about maybe an hour like this, but that can just be another game that I can knock off a list, essentially. Oh wow, I've just been overtaken. How? How the bloody hell did that happen? Looks like this game has gotten hard all of a sudden. But see, as you can tell, my point, like, even with maximum upgrades, can you still not win if you don't use boost? It's pretty moronic, but whatever. I missed it. There you go, I win. Oh, it was Dino. Dino. Oh my god, Dino was like... What? I don't even know how you do that math. But, yeah. He was 0.3 seconds behind me. Okay then. Oh well. Yeah, so I suppose, like I said, that's the Flintstones Bedrock Racing. 100%, I suppose. If you really can atone that to this game. But, yeah. Still somewhat not worth playing, but 50p, can't argue. But anyway, YouTube, I will catch you in the next one, which will be more Call of Duty. See you then.